my show, and I got another open mic to hit. So I've got two opportunities
just passing
tonight.
through like you did here about 10 years ago, boy.
Yeah, I know, right? And then
Just passing through it, like Chuck Norris movie.
I might be doing a podcast tomorrow, and then I got another show on Thursday, another show on Friday. I am off this weekend.
Oh, good, boy. So you got the big.
But next week's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Next week's Comedy Zone.
Oh.
So it'll be Hero Week. The Hero Week. So
Yeah,
practicing.
Well, you'll know when the poster gets printed tonight is Friday, January 6th. Your book too, Dusty Needs Tully. That Friday, January the 6th. Big, huge show.
Yeah, actually, I might be able to do that one. I actually might be able to do it. So I probably screwed that up.
Oh, I don't know. Now I can actually put the guy with the picture. Bullet.
Well, we haven't started yet, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. Just get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to This is Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle. You hear the claps. You know what time it is, George. How was the weekend?
Bullet, unbelievable. Thank you so much. We are all in the Christmas spirit.
Allegedly.
Here at Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle Television. Of course, 1st of December. Bullet, Christmas is just right around the corner. Of course, I think Walmart's already putting Thanksgiving stuff in for next year, but that's okay. But so much going on last week, just a tremendous week. Still recovering a little bit from the huge WrestleCade weekend that we were all part of. The talk of the wrestling world now is my big event next November is just going to be Cade. Okay? No right.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
you definitely should.
Just Cade.
Yes.
And so why should we mess it up with wrestlers? Okay? So I'm just going to do this huge convention with just nobody. No wrestlers at all. And it probably will be the greatest thing I've ever done in my life, Bullet. But anyway, so much going on, Bullet. It's been rainy, messy here in the Carolinas.
But that's good, though. We've been under the threat of forest fires.
Yes.
So this is good.
Because I know I've had like 3 shows here get canceled because of the forest fires.
Yeah.
Now, one of them, there was no tree. I don't know no details, but there was no tree. There was not even a forest around that particular show. Not that I'm saying it was just bad ticket sales, but what do I know? But anyway.
Well, there might not be anything now. Maybe that's the issue.
Well, maybe there were trees and the fire burned them down.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
Exactly. So I retract that. Okay, boy. Anyway, thank everybody. Everything that's going on, boy. I want to put a quick plug in the show that I have just put together. That me and you were just talking about before we came on the air. That you may actually.
I may actually be there.
Yeah, may actually be able to. Gosh, one of the names on the posters may actually be there. Bullet. Of course, January the 6th. We did it last year. C.C. Griffin Middle School right there in Concord. We did it last year. I had Ricky Steamboat come by where we just raised money for the field trip, bus trip to Washington, D.C. for those students. And again, this year, a whole new group of students are going back to Washington, D.C. So again, Friday, January the 6th, we will be together. I'm going to do it right there at C.C. Griffin. Got Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Vatt. It's called the Boogie Woogie Bash for the Bus. Bullet, okay? Posters will be out hopefully tonight. And so, of course, Tully. Dusty Needs Tully.
I should be there.
So,
you made 2 requests, and I've turned you down both times. So,
dang, man.
Got me on the third
I like it better when you wasn't important, okay? I can get you anytime, Bullet, okay? But I know, but that success is good. I'm competing. Carrie wants Fritz's love. That's all I'm saying, okay? But anyway.
I'm more like David right now. I ran off, punched you in the face, and ran off to Florida.
Oh, I love that.
I got a little run right there.
Oh, shoot you.
And then they had to bring me back because you knew that eventually if you left, that I'd be the one to take over. But then I died in Japan.
Yes.
So
very sad.
That's what happened, yes.
David was, well, that's one of those what ifs because David was a heck of a guy. He actually
He was the one that was going to be the one that takes it all over.
That's exactly right. And I think we even got all that on a DVD around here somewhere.
Yeah.
I think. But anyway, so much going on, Bull. I want to thank everybody this past Saturday, of course, for our buddy Jason Freeman actually ran back up in Drexel, North Carolina. he does once a month. He don't try to get real big, Bullet. He draws about 80 to 100 people.
Uses all of our students.
He sure does.
Uses all of our students. I appreciate that greatly.
Buddy, I'm telling you, Bullet, and it was...
So I got something to complain about on Thursday when I watch your matches.
I know.
So, I like the entertainment. Yeah. Keep in mind, I'm the guy that created $5 Wrestling, so I enjoy it when they make mistakes, and I can laugh at them on Thursdays. There's no instructing going on. I'm just laughing at them. That's
me too, because this past Saturday, of course, our buddy Dion Johnson actually was watching a match. I wasn't paying attention to it, and he just said, Dang George is the other 2 years too, and I just happened to look, and it was a tag match of 4 people, not 6 or 8, but 4, and all 4 of them were from our schools, which I thought was kind of neat. And so, and even some of our girls are getting some ring work and stuff like that. So it's just pretty neat to see them out there and really trying. And
if the Mooresville National Guard Armory is not going to allow you to run every week or 3 shows in a row once a month, these students got to learn somewhere else.
Let me tell you something. So. Before long, I've got some screws turning, and I got some connections in higher places. Okay, things are starting to change around in the Armory systems. Bullet. I can't really go into details yet because it's high classified. Remember, I had the key. Mm-hmm. They said we're going to change the changing of the guard here, Mr. South. We got a new sergeant coming in and trying to tell me all these rules. And then I said, well, do you want your key back? That's a long story. But I had a key to the National Guard, to the utility room, artillery. But anyway, so I am, maybe before this time next year, Bullet, we're going to do one, they're going to be a bit, like Dusty was in WWE. No, Dusty was up here. Everything fell apart. He went to Florida. Remember, he returned to Florida to bring Florida back right before he left to go to WWE. So, I don't know. I don't want to get everybody all excited, but they may be a bit.
Didn't know algae fell apart real fast. Real fast.
Oh, it did. It did.
What you're saying is there's things happening.
I'll never forget, because even while I was saying that, it came back to me how Black Bart, who my good friend, Ricky Harris, that famous story of Ron Bass was already in WWE, and they wanted to bring Black Bart up there to feud with Ron Bass. And they were actually going to bring, I think at that time, Black Bart's wife, and they were going to feud like an old country western, just feud over the woman. Well, anyway, and Black Bart asked the Dream for his advice. The Dream said, no, don't you leave. We're fixing to blow Florida to pieces. We're going to blow it up. Well, and Bart told Pat Patterson, no, I'm not coming. And to this day, Bart said that was probably one of the worst things I could ever done, because right after that, Florida shut down, and the Dream took off up there in polka dots. Okay? And Black Bart to this day says he can still hear Pat Patterson laughing on the other end of the phone when he told him, no, I'm not coming. So that was actually coming back to me as I was trying to make that illustration that I just blowed to pieces. So anyway, so a lot of stuff going on, Bullet. We're just a lot. And I know you're fixing to get out of here in just a little bit. You got 2 big things going on tonight, right? Correct?
Yeah, I got my own show with the All Organic Open Mic. And part of the reason I'll be at your January 6th show is because I'll have a return date for the All Organic Open Mic on the 7th. So I will definitely have to be around in town. There's a possibility I was going to be in the Northeast that weekend, but now I have to be close to home because I have a show that Saturday night. So I can't be too far away. So doing your show in Concord helps me out tremendously.
I love that. So. Now, correct me. Last week you actually hosted. Am I correct? Last week?
I'm doing a ton of hosting this month. Actually, I'm hosting a show tonight. I'm hosting a show on Friday, and then I'm at the Comedy Zone all week. And then over the weekend, I got booked to host a show December 29th of this month. So I have multiple opportunities.
Just very impressed.
MC and hosting and stuff like that. I feel like I'm getting very good at that, but at the same time, too, I still need to be progressing and thinking about being a feature someday very soon. So I finally got to the point that I'm a competent MC, that you can book me as an MC. I won't embarrass you. I will do a very good job. Probably the best person you could possibly get. I feel confident enough in that, but very soon I need to start thinking of being a middle or a feature.
Boy, very goosebumpy-ish as you share that with me. Very goosebumpy-ish. What was it? Maybe 100 episodes ago, we kind of joked about, to me, in the comedian world, you can play the Comedy Zones, you can play Las Vegas, but to me, when you've reached that pinnacle of Police Academy, you have reached the pinnacle of comedian success. At that time, it was just maybe a little ghost tale, a Loch Ness monster tale, whatever. But, Bullet, I'm just telling you, things are happening pretty fast in the comedian world.
Listen, when they get to the point where they're rebooting Police Academy, I'm just saying, if you want, I
just want a cameo.
I imagine when they reboot it, they're going to need a guy that looks like this to play Tackleberry. I feel like I could play that role quite well.
I'm telling you, but I just won't be the one that had all them guns everywhere. He was.
That's Tackleberry was his name. I'm pretty sure that's who they would cast me as, unless you want the photo negative of Bubba Smith. I don't know. I don't know if you want to do that. Just get Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That'd be good enough.
Or our T-Rex. Same thing.
Yeah,
we can. The budget's small. We can fill in.
Or Terry Crews. Terry Crews would be good in it too.
Yeah, that's very good.
Get Paul Rudd to play the Steve Guttenberg part.
Oh, I'm telling you, we may joke about both, but if they rebooted the Ghostbusters, you watch. Police Academy will make a run, probably about the same time that we return to Mooresville. So we got all this stuff going on. So anyway, a lot of stuff going on, Bullet. I want to thank everybody, Bullet. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if people have just discovered my website or just discovered PayPal. But I'm starting, it's supposed to work that way, but I'm actually starting to
when you cussed out that fan and said, you want to find me? I'm at GeorgeSouth.com, and Cedric Alexander just happened to be in the ring when that happened, and so people have been searching Cedric Alexander a lot recently. I'm like, here's a clip of Cedric, you only see 30 seconds of him, and then here's this old guy yelling at a guy saying, come find me at GeorgeSouth.com, as if it's at GeorgeSouth.com.
But you got to use that tonight. Even if it ain't your set, you got to say, excuse me, let me just share this. Why it's fresh.
I know people have a lot of context for that, but we thought it was funny.
I remember that. I do. I want to believe that they're looking to search Cedric, and
that promo comes up. Listen here, you pitiful punk. Don't ruin it for your kids.
Dang, Bullet.
You
don't forget nothing.
There was a time where I posted that every 6 months to let people know about it. So.
I got a little. Oh boy, I got to freshen up here. Okay, but anyway, that's good. We can't just let that material. We got to use that again next week. Okay. Anyway, a lot of stuff. I know you're gonna hear, Bullet. Got an idiot of the week, Bullet, and I would really love your comment here this past week. What is so funny, Bullet, is I wish sometimes that punishment or mess ups. And let me get to what I'm getting here first. Anyway, everybody knows what big football fan we are. My Cowboys are doing very, very good. I haven't touched that, but I don't know if you even noticed, but this past Thursday night, of course, the Panthers played. Okay, Panthers played. It was a Thursday night game against Seattle. We're all excited at Seattle. The first play of the game, and they're still trying to find out what this was all about. I don't even know if you've noticed it, but the first play of the game, Panthers got the ball, the kickoff, whatever. The first play of the game, Cam Newton did not come out. They sent out their second string. Nobody, even Chris Collinsworth and all them were saying, what's going on here? That's not in our notes. So the second string quarterback come out. Nobody, I was completely shocked. Cam's fully dressed, no injury, nothing. And so the guy runs the play. Believe it or not, first play of the game, he throws an interception. This second string quarterback. So naturally, they switch. And then when they get the ball back, everybody, even when they go into the commercial, everybody's saying, what's going on here, folks? Chris Collinsworth saying, we don't have it on our notes. He's not hurt. He's not injured. What happened? Come to find out, and I'm going to read all this into throwing somebody in an idiot bag. Not Cam, but so the second series of plays, Cam comes out and continues to play the game. What they found out later is, on the way to the game, Cam, I guess, dressed. He didn't dress up to code, okay, for the team travel, if that makes sense. So he was punished one play. Bullet, you can document this. You can look it up on. Seriously, that is why Cam Newton. Now, I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm throwing not Cam. I'm throwing the whole NFL into the idiot bag. Okay, so because if you're trying to make is that punishment? Is what I'm getting at, Bullet. Okay, so no, and that's what the rule is. He was punished one down because of his dress attire on the road traveling to the Seattle game. So he was punished.
See, I haven't clicked on the link because it's been clickbait, and I just I haven't clicked on it, but I have heard a hubbub about it. But if that's the root of the problem,
so what I'm doing, what we can do, we can throw anybody in here, boy, is the whole NFL. Okay, I'm throwing a whole.
Well, let me allow you to maybe reform this and save the NFL, because keep in mind, if you throw the whole NFL in there, you're going to throw your Cowboys.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I think what maybe you want to throw in there, the point you're trying to make is throwing in dress codes in general.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to like traveling and as being an athlete.
Yes.
Trust me, as an athlete, anybody who works out in a gym, does squats kind of on a regular basis, CrossFit or whatever type of athletic thing, or anybody that's athletic of nature and things you do, you understand the plight of wearing pants.
Yes.
And it is cold. It is impossible to find anything that fits over your legs properly because your waist is a 32, but everything like 6 inches below that is like a 42. So nothing fits on you properly. The inner crotch of your thighs of all your pants just wear apart because you have very large thighs and everything's thick around that area because you've been developing and stuff like that. So when you are required to wear a certain dress, even jeans, even Dockers, dress pants, it's utterly and completely uncomfortable. Yes. And do you really want to be walking into an arena where you need to be loose and relaxed and performing at peak performance level? But they're like, no. Squeeze into this monkey suit. Squeeze into these conforms. Feel as tight as you possibly can as you walk by all these people that are asking for autographs.
Yes.
And if you don't sign autographs, they're going to curse at you. And you got media waiting for you to say something dumb as you walk in there.
Yes.
You got cameras everywhere. Yeah, let's make you as tense as possible.
That's right.
Walking into the building where you need to be as loose as possible when you get in front of thousands of people.
And let me
So I'm just saying, can a brother wear some sweatpants?
Yeah.
Can a just wear some sweatpants?
Charlotte is here and Seattle is here. So we're talking clear across the whole United States, right? So I like that.
I'm gonna wear sweatpants going to your show January 6th going to Concord. That's 30 miles away, and I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I put jeans on for that show. I'm sorry that I'm not showing you the proper respect, but I am not putting regular pants on for that. And anybody that knows, you can get away with it with jeans and khaki shorts in the summertime. You can get away with it, but now we are not in that place anymore. And we won't be in that place until maybe March.
Yes.
So can a brother wear some sweatpants?
I like that. I like that, Bullet. So we will extract, because I didn't officially get the hands in the bag, we'll extract the NFL, and we're just going to put dress code.
Yeah,
okay?
dress code.
Because, and I think if that's how I get, I'd love to be punished like that. I mean, you see what I'm saying? I mean, is that even a punishment? Now, even in WWE, when we went there, Bullet, we would travel, like you said, in comfortable clothes, and then maybe run to a gas station. I know Cam Newton can't go change into a suit at a gas station, but that, and nobody can really believe it. Okay, he got punted, and the coach, Rivera, whatever his name was, that was his call. He said, it's my decision only, that we held him out one play, and it was almost very disastrous. Luckily, they held him, and Seattle did not score that time, but the coach said it was my call only. But I just was very confused over that. I do like how...
That's what I like in college. You get guys showing up in matching tracksuits. And the thing is, a lot of those tracksuits provided to them by the university and stuff like that. Because a lot of the guys, especially in the NCAA, they can't get real jobs. And some of them are I don't want to compliment on like the kickbacks that are happening in college. But in theory, a lot of these guys are coming in desperate situations. So for them to go out and buy a suit and look professional walking, that's what I like in college. Like the guys that just the whole team dress in. What's wrong with a nice sweatsuit?
Yeah, that's
nice matching sweatsuit.
I agree.
Nothing wrong with that.
I agree.
In fact, when somebody asks me what I'm for Christmas, matching sweatsuit.
Because it don't even make sense with the punishment. Now none of it makes sense. But being punished for one down, the one play of the beginning of the game, you sit out. Is that punishment? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so just a lot of stuff. Thank you. That's who's going.
An extra. You know what? An extra lap does quite well in practice.
Yeah.
Like on Tuesday practice, Cam, give me one. Yes. Give me 2 or 3 laps around the field on a Tuesday.
Right. That's exactly
as opposed to, hey, game time.
Yeah, 100 billion people watching on a Thursday night football game.
And very important, and you're going against a very salty team in Seattle, right. And we kind of need some momentum right now.
That's very true. That's a good way to sum up this whole thing.
And make it a pride, and that's nobody knew that he showed up.
No, nobody.
And nobody was making a fuss about
it.
So instead of a private moment, a private mistake, a private infraction, make it a private punishment as opposed to a public one.
Right.
And now we can just turn Cam into Jake Delhomme. Jake Delhomme of 2006. Remember remember when Charlie used to love Jake Delhomme, and then we just turned on him immediately soon as they lost? Let's just paint Cam in the same exact place.
And
let's do that, management.
That's such a good point, because even Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth, who get all this information and all this stuff they got all their notes in front of them, were saying, what is going on here? And even Chris Collinsworth said, shouldn't somebody have it gave us the little smarten us up a little bit on what's going on here, because we're getting ready to call Cam's number and he didn't even come out. So,
although Chris Collinsworth kind of is a know-it-all, so that makes me happy.
Yeah, he should have known that.
Yeah. Such a know-it-all. So folks, listen, I like it when he doesn't know stuff.
Folks, listen, wrestling fan, we are here for you. We cover all areas of life. I just hope if I screw up, that's the kind of punishment I get. You see what I'm saying, Bullet? I just don't see what in the world could have even happened. You asking a guy to travel clear across the United States, literally. I mean, from Charlotte to Seattle.
Just a matching sweatsuit.
I mean, come on. I love that. Exactly. So that may have been it. He may not have had the official.
And what was he wearing? We all saw what he wore on media day for the Super Bowl. Like those pants. Like what ridiculous outfit was he wearing?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's very true.
He didn't sit out the first down of the Super Bowl for some of those outfits he wore.
He looked like the Joker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, had that big black rim, purple looking hat, but he didn't get punished for, I don't know. A lot of stuff going on. What we're here for, fans, before we get out of here, is just to not cause a riot, but to get interest stirred up in all of America, Bullet. Just let you know, folks, y'all can sleep comfortably because we don't.
Yes.
Because we're out watching out for you.
Yeah, so we're going to put dress codes in
here. Dress codes in the idiot bag, okay?
Because
look at us right here. Seriously, look at us right here. We start out this program.
Shocking. This program is anti-dress code. Shocking.
Hey, we broke the establishment when we come on the air many, many years ago. There was a small dress code, but we blew that right out of the water, Bullet, and see, and we didn't get punished.
Exactly. Okay? And back off, Cam. Let's not turn him into Jake Delhomme, okay? Let's not turn on him immediately.
Yeah,
okay?
We're already ready.
Can we keep our can we like our franchise quarterback? Can we do that?
Well, they're already ready to mark his jerseys down and everything. Okay. It's like our buddy, the one that's done with football. And I wouldn't have done this, but did you see last week the one that they play for the Browns and he keeps messing up, and the little short guy. Made all that money, but everybody hates him. He gambles and drinks and all that kind. Of course, that's everybody. But no, the little I gotta have him before we get off the air, Bullet. The little short one that played for was playing for the Browns.
Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, Johnny Manziel. Did you see where we went to a store?
The little short one. I'm sure Johnny Manziel would love
Bullet. But I would have done this. You see where we went into the store and he saw like a bunch of his jerseys marked down to like $2. So he took a picture of it and tweeted it all over the world. I mean, I don't know if I would have done that.
No, it means you messed up.
I know.
You messed up.
And he was joking about it. And I thought, I think I'd have took a Sharpie and marked him up to like $200, but it was only there's like $3 for his star. I mean, the NFL jersey all marked down, blowout sale. There's 100 of them there, and he took a picture of it, stand beside it, and made a big joke out of it. And I'm thinking, I don't know if that's very good for your career.
Johnny Manziel, the Bizarro World Doug Flutie.
Oh, exactly.
The Bizarro World Doug Flutie.
You may not work in football, but at least Bosworth and is making those car commercials. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
at least Bosworth knew how to market himself. At least he knew how to position himself.
That's exactly right.
You just knew how to position yourself to be an Instagram star.
I know.
Or a Vine star, which is obsolete now. Congratulations.
Well, see, I thought, why would you? I mean, let the fans can do that, but why would you take a picture of your $2 jerseys? And he wasn't hurt over it. He cracked the joke about it. So anyway, what am I thinking, Bullet? So anyway,
of course, I'm one to talk. Under for life.
Right there. Yeah, Johnny Manziel.
You're holding a DVD. That's far more self-deprecating than what
true.
Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, that's true, Bullet. Yeah, that's good, Bullet. But anyway, folks. But what? Listen to me. What? Listen, who's that? psychosis. But anyway, folks, I had a good one, Bullet, and it slipped my mind about the Giant Manziel's jersey.
Oh, markdown.
Yeah. But what you will probably never see marked down, and even if they are, we'll buy them all up and raise the price, is
the second greatest book of all time, which there's a lot of other things marked down on highspots.com where this book is available.
That's
so
right.
I know more about what I'm doing this weekend, especially all the other shows and stuff like that, and especially the January 6th show that is coming up. I'll probably post to that on my Twitter account, which is at Manscout Manning, and on Instagram at Manscout Manning. This has been another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
Good show, Bullet. Thank you, buddy. Good job. Thank you.
Did it. Nailed it.
Hey, we may be, we may be broke living under a bridge, but I ain't gonna post no picture of my jersey. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm still gonna be wearing a matching sweatsuit. So
now, personally, I would have bought them all up at $1 a piece and signed them, and then sold them for $100, Bullet.